Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. I'm your host, Frank Acom, and this is the Stu Benz Senior Services Fund section of our program. And this morning, we're talking to Alisa and Robert about Colonial Days. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
So this is big. Colonial Days, 60 years. Tell us about that.
60 years. So this is the, believe it or not, this is the actual 60th year since Mayor Fuller J. Allen made the first proclamation in Painted Post for Colonial Days.
It kind of is I want to say the beginning of summer, right? It's kind of become a staple of summer for Colonial Days.
It is. It's a kickoff of the summer.
Yeah. Now, what kind of events do you have planned this year? I know it's had some up and downs through the years, and you guys want to bring it back bigger and better.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Tell me about that.
Well, you know, it took a time off. COVID really put a damper on things,
Sure.
right? So people sort of lost track over time. But bring it back. We brought it back 2 years ago. So this is actually going to be our third Colonial Days since COVID took over. So we have a great list of scheduled events. We have, once again, kicking off on the 6th with our Miss Colonial Days pageant.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Awesome. On June 7th and 8th, we have our crafts fair, which will be our local vendors, local crafts vendors will be over at Village Square, right on the street of North Hamilton. So please come on out, take a look at them, look at the wares. That's going to be running on June 7th and 8th between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. on that Friday. And on that Saturday during the actual parade, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., it's also going to be there as well. So that's on the 7th and 8th. On June 7th, we have Blue Eyed Soul is going to be performing over in the Sit and Bull parking lot. And that concert is going to be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That is a free concert for the community. Come on down, take a look, watch the free concert. Blue Eyed Soul, an amazing band. We had them last year. They were amazing. We have the vendors are also there. There'll be food to purchase as well. So come on down. They are a good family-oriented band. So bring the kids down, rock on out. It's going to be an amazing time. And then on the 8th...
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. On June 8th is the actual Colonial Days Parade. So we have a good lineup, bands, school bands coming. We'll have those vendors, those craft vendors there. Come on out. It's going to be a great time.
Well, one thing I think this speaks to, and it was always like this at Colonial Days, and it's good to hear that it's such a focus, is it's about community and it's about family.
Absolutely.
And I think, you know, sometimes you go to these fairs now and they're not quite as community-minded anymore with the rise and like that. That's why I love that you've got craft fair, you've got local bands, you've got the parade. What should people know about the parade? Because I know that always used to be a pretty big deal to get there early.
Yeah, I mean, you could set up, come on down. We kick off with the firefighters parade. Mm-hmm. That's going to kick off at 10:30 in the morning, and then after that will be the regular parade. So I would say you can come down early. Probably start setting up around 9:30. Probably be a safe bet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Alisa, we're going to switch over to you, and then we're going to come back and wrap things up on Colonial Days. But let's talk about bringing back the pageant. How's it going so far?
It's going so well. This is really exciting. I was a part of the pageant years ago.
Yeah.
So Pilar Miller, she was one who kind of kicked it off, and she did it for years, and she did an amazing job. Mm-hmm. And when she left the area and kind of retired from it, she passed the baton to me, which was a huge honor. And then, as Robert said, after COVID, everything just kind of went away. So we're really excited to bring it back because it focuses on young girls and women who teaching them about the importance of being involved in the community, and it helps build esteem and confidence. So we're excited, and it's going really well.
Are people excited to have it back?
Yeah, we're getting a really good response.
It is interesting because obviously I grew up in Irwin, right down the road, by Painted Post. All of this brings back such great memories, you know, seeing all the pageant entries and then seeing the parade.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah, it really is. And it's just a fun summer event. So can people still sign up?
They can. So we had a hard deadline of the 26th, but we've decided to extend it because we had the holiday.
Sure.
And we are getting such a great response. So we're going to actually extend it till the end of the month, which is Thursday, I believe.
think so. Thursday.
Yes, the 31st.
And
or Friday.
Oh, Friday. I think it is Friday.
Yeah. Okay.
Friday. What do, well, just wait, go to the 31st. You don't have to know what day it is. Don't wait that long. Do it now. Sign up
do
now.
it now.
Yes. What do contestants need to know?
Okay, so we are accepting contestants from age 4 all the way up to 18. We're going to do 5 different age categories, and we're going to actually announce winners in each of those 5 categories. So that's exciting. As far as what they need to know, we're going to do a dress rehearsal on the Wednesday before. So they'll show up, and I'll have all that information once they register.
Okay.
The littles, all the way up to 15, all they're going to do the day of is pretty much walk the stage, and they may be asked a question or two.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to be judged on like their poise and their confidence and their appearance, how well that they maybe speak or interact with the MC. And then the older girls, or the Miss category from age 16 to 18, they actually have to do a short essay and a private one-on-one interview that they'll do the night before.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's a little bit more involved with them, but we expect more out of them. They're young women who are going to be representing our community for the rest of the year.
Right. And what kind of prizes are involved?
So they'll obviously get a title,
Yeah.
a crown, which I brought.
Oh, good. All
we
right.
have crowns, and how beautiful are these?
Oh, that's very nice.
I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
A sash, and then prizes, including cash.
Oh,
up
wow.
to $500.
Wow. So it's not too late to sign up. It doesn't sound like there's really that much time invested into it for them.
It's not. It's the Wednesday before for a dress rehearsal. Then that Thursday is the pageant. They get Friday off. They can come and enjoy the festival and the music. And then back on Saturday, the queens that actually were crowned will be riding in the parade.
Oh, that must be a really amazing event for them to be able to ride in that parade and be cheered on by their fellow Painted Post residents. But it's not just for Painted Post residents, right?
It's not. So this year we also talked about this. We really wanted to open it up because, you know, we're bigger than just
Right.
Corning Painted Post, right?
Sure.
We are one community here, but we're all of,
Right.
you know, we're everything. So school-age children in the Corning Painted Post and surrounding areas is what we said. So
That's a great idea. I think it's always nice to expand and have more people get involved. So going back to Colonial Days in general, how's the planning itself going?
Great. Great. We have great committees. We are extraordinarily lucky to have Alisa with us. We were excited when we found out that she was going to be a part of this.
Yeah.
You know, planning's going great. You know, there was one other thing that I failed to mention regarding Colonial Days itself. You know, one of the things that we found that speaking to people, and especially the bands, were they never got to hear each other.
Right.
These bands never get to hear each other because when they're marching, all they do is hear themselves. They're not in the same place with the other bands.
Sure.
So we listened to what the school bands asked us. We're bringing everybody back to the Craig Park Pavilion after the parade is completed. Come on down to the Craig Park Pavilion, and all of the bands are going to be playing their music again for each other.
Oh, what a
And
great
it's
idea.
inside the pavilion. It's loud. It's great. We have all the grass for all the families. Come on down, have a great time, and we have our chicken barbecue going on at the same time.
Perfect
so you could be
timing.
thought of everything.
you could be listening to the bands perform once again, and you can pick up an amazing, awesome, one of the largest chicken barbecues in the area.
And that's right at Craig Park, and each meal is just $12 and includes half a chicken, salt, potatoes, and baked beans. Also, a couple of quick things. I'm sure this takes a lot of volunteers, right? Can people still get involved and help?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are interested in volunteering and helping out, you can email us at info.parks.arts@gmail.com.
And this just seems to be getting better and better each year. What should people know who maybe never attended a Colonial Days? That's a tough
Come
one.
in and enjoy yourself.
fun.
Yeah.
It's a family-oriented
You'll feel,
time.
yeah. You'll feel definitely a part of a community, and you'll feel that family sense.
Where can people find out more about Colonial Days, and specifically with you, Alisa, find out more about getting involved in the pageant?
So we have a Facebook page, Miss Colonial Days Pageant. You have all the information. We've got an email address. And then, Parks and Arts has a Facebook page as well.
You can catch us on our Facebook page. You can catch us on Facebook with Painted Post Parks and Arts, or there's also links on the Village of Painted Post Facebook page, which is Village of Painted Post.
Is it too late for people to sign up for the craft fair, or maybe as an organization get involved?
Yeah, absolutely.
Vendors.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
If you're a vendor and you want to be a part of this great experience, please reach out to us. You can go on to us on our Facebook page. There are QR codes that you can sign up, or you can, once again, you could email us at info.parks.arts@gmail.com. colonial.arts@gmail.com.
So something going on every day from June 6th to the 8th is Colonial Days and Painted Post. Before we go, just to change up the topic a little bit, let's talk about the youth summer program while I have you here.
Absolutely. So this is our first youth summer program over in the Village of Painted Post, over at the Craig Park Pavilion. We got a very generous donation from Corning Incorporated. So if you're the program's going to run from July 8th to August 2nd. The hours are going to be 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Monday through Thursday. There is an in-person at the Craig Park Pavilion, and that is going to be on, I believe, the 9th.
June 9th. Yep, June 9th.
June 9th. Come on down between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. And self-register. Register your kid. We'll have registration forms there and available. We're also going to get our registration forms up prior to that, right up on our Facebook page, either on the Village of Painted Post or on Painted Post Parks and Arts. Fill out the registration form. Come on down in person. Fill it out at Craig Park Pavilion. There's going to be weekly themes, arts and crafts, games, storytelling, music, and we'll be providing healthy snacks.
Well, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so glad that Colonial Days is back, better than ever. Starts on June 6th with Miss Colonial Days pageant. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Are you going to come out for it?
Yeah, of course. Is it going to be stressful for you, you think? Or do you think you've got it all down?
No, I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to being back. And
you know what? It's also going to be over at the Sit and Bull parking lot. So everything is not going to be in Hodgman Park this year. We've moved everything right up onto North Hamilton Street, so you can just walk right by and walk right on in. There'll be the cars driving by. So everything is the events, the concert, the crafts fair, the pageant, all right there in the Sit and Bull parking lot, right on North Hamilton in the Village of Painted Post.
Well, perfect. Well, thanks so much for being my guest. Before we go, Alisa, you know people be mad at me if I don't ask. How's Sylvia?
She's doing so good, and she's going to be back July 10th through 20th, so we'll have to have her come in.
She'll
and
have
do
to come back on the show.
everybody.
All right. Well, thank you. And tell her I said hi. We all say hi. All right. We'll be right back with Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV. Big Fox.